Welcome to the Mark Lowry Show. Now, here's Mark.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I heard a very funny recording, and I think it's by Mark Lowry, and it was about eating Chinese food. And I'm not sure if he is the one that made that recording, but if he is, I would love to know the name of the CD that it is on. Thank you.
Well, I don't think it was me. Now, I don't listen to my own videos, and I could have talked about something on one video long ago, Chinese food, or on a Gaither video, maybe. But I don't think it was me. I've talked a lot about Mexican food and how much I love it, but unless someone can correct me and tell me what video or record it may be on that I talked about Chinese food that she may be referring to, well, you can call the 866 number on your screen and let me know, because I don't believe it was me. But, you know, I'm 48, so the memory's going.
Hi, Mr. Mark Lowry. My name's Andrea. I'm calling from, well, I'm actually living in Des Moines, Iowa right now, but I'm from the South Bend, Indiana area. Seen you so many times at the Joy Center, and I just wanted to tell you, when I was growing up, I think I was about 5th grade, I'm 22 now, I heard one of your CDs for the very first time, and I was with my mom in the car, and we were going over railroad tracks, and I think you were telling a story about somebody named Bertha and her size and how they were in separate zip codes, and my mom was just cracking up so hard that I think she wet her pants in the car, and that was my first memory of you.
Oh, my.
And you have been a huge part of my life ever since then, and have just given us so much joy and comfort and inspiration. And I was just curious to know if anybody has ever affected your life in such a way. So thank you so much for your time and for the questions that you answer on your show.
So your first memory of me is that I made your mother wet her pants. Boy, that's something. Mentors are inspiration. Oh, yeah, a lot of them. B.R. Lakin, who would come through our church and do 20 minutes of comedy before he preached. He was an inspiration. Bill Cosby, loved him. Anybody who could tell a story, I was influenced by. And songs that tell stories always caught my attention. But mentors, Bill Gaither, no doubt, the greatest mentor to my career of how to do it and do it right has been Bill Gaither. And in my life, a lot of people. Tony Campolo, Jerry Falwell, everything from the right to the left to the middle to the up to the down. If they have a glimpse of Jesus, I glean from it. Now, I don't take the whole buffet. You know, everybody's like a buffet. And some of it may be good and some of it may be caca. And all of us have both of that in us. So don't just believe what I say either, just because I say it. But if it rings true in your spirit, and it's like you're hearing from home, and it's like E.T.'s heart is lighting up in your chest, and you know that the spirit of what they're saying is bearing witness with your spirit, then go with it. And anybody who's got a little of that, they can mentor me anytime.
Hello, Mark. This is Bobby from Jackson, Tennessee. I was just wondering if you take your dogs with you when you go from state to state.
Good Lord, no. These are yard dogs. And they are, they're wonderful, and I love them to death, but no, they'd go crazy on a bus. I nearly go crazy on a bus, especially in a plane. What would I do with them? Stick them in a bag and sedate them, and I don't know how to do all that and wouldn't want to do it. But it'd be fun to have them out on the road. If the bus left from my hometown of Houston, see, I have to fly to Nashville, catch our bus, where Lord Song is, and Stan and all of them are there. And then we get on the bus and ride to the concert. So, no, answer your question.
Hey, Mark, I was wondering if you would tell us more about your computer. I know it's a Macintosh, and I was wondering if you'd tell us what kind of upgrades that you've gotten on it, or I know the one computer crashed and you got another one. I just want to know what all you've got on it and maybe what kind of programs you work in.
All right.
Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.
Well, I have a MacBook Pro 17-inch laptop, and then I have in the room here where I'm recording this, it's the Tower one, Mac Pro or something. And I've been a Macintosh guy my whole life because that's what I started with. And also, it's easy. It is so much easier than a PC, especially back in the day when you had to know DOS, D-O-S. Ever heard of it? Well, I didn't have time to learn DOS. I wanted to create on the computer. I didn't want to have to learn to run the computer, and Macintosh is that. And I got as much power on it as you can get, you know, because the fastest computers in the world, which is what this is supposed to be, still ain't fast enough for me. So I actually have 3 computers. I have a 15-inch MacBook Pro too, and I'll get this one processing something, the 17-inch processing something, the 15-inch process. It's fun. In fact, if I didn't do what I do, this is what I'd do. I would be into editing or something, or creating movies or something. I don't know. I don't even know how to make a movie, but I'm saying I love editing. I love the editing process really more than shooting the videos. But you got to shoot the videos or you got nothing to edit. But to answer your question, it's a MacBook Pro fully loaded.
Hey, Mark. This is Laura from Millbrook, Alabama. I just wanted to thank you for your remarkable website. I just watched your archives of the Goodman Cafe and your Vestal Goodman making her favorite coconut cake. Vestal Goodman was my favorite gospel singer. And today I said a prayer for you that I used to say for her. Dear Lord, please watch over Mark Lowry as he travels the highways and byways, as he's singing and talking about you, Lord. Keep him safe and give him a safe traveler's passage back to his home and family and friends. And I wanted to ask you, what was your favorite memory of Vestal Goodman? Because I loved her so much.
Thank you for that sweet prayer. What an honor I am that you people out there, that most of y'all never see face to face. Hopefully I will at concerts and such, but never really know till we get home. Thank you for your prayers, because I sure need them. I have so many great memories of Vestal. Talking with her about God on the bus was always fun. And Howard, he always piped in. Eating on her bus after a Gaither concert, that was always fun, because she had good food, as opposed to that sugar-free, fat-free, nasty cardboard food Gaither carries on his bus. And you know what? She had very soft hands. I loved her hands. They were fat and soft, and they were very sweet. Everything about her I loved. Loved to hear her sing. Loved to hear her pray. She'd quote scriptures to God in prayer. She'd quote scriptures to God like you'd never heard them. And that was always amazing to hear. Well, thank y'all for tuning in today. Thank you for listening to me answer some of these questions. If you would like to ask me a question or Tony Campolo a question when we do the Saturdays with Mark and Tony shows, just call the number on your screen. Bye-bye.
The Mark Lowry Show is a presentation of marklowry.com.